The next topic which we are going to discuss is composition of function. Composition means combining of two functions. Now let f from a to b and g from b to c be the two functions. Then composition of f and g is denotes by g of f. G of f such that from a to c. G of f, how to write is g of f is equal to g of f means the function f of x. This can be also written as this is equal to g of f of x for all x belongs to a. See here, function is mapping from a to b. From a to b it is mapping. Then the same b is here also. From b to c is there means, and at last we can say it is from a to c. A is equal to b and b is equal to c means we can write it as a is equal to c. Same applying here also. Function is mapping from a to b and the same b is here. B is mapping to c means directly we can map a to c here. Now for this function, this is domain and this is codomain, and for the function g, this is domain, b is the domain and c is the codomain. If it is so, while combining the function as g of f, a will be the domain and c will be the codomain. Now see here, this is function a, function b, set a, set b and set c. Function relating a and b is f and relating b and c is g. If function is relating a and b and b and c is related by the another function, then ac can be related by the function as g of f of x there. Now let us understand with this with a few examples. Now see here, example. Now how to apply this g of f of g of f or g of f of x or g of f of x, let us see. Let us take the function f is equal to x square and g of x is equal to x plus 1. Now see here, g of f, this is equal to g of f means take the value of x in the function f and substitute in the place of g. See here, g of function x is x plus 1. Wherever you are having x here, in that place of x you have to replace with this f of function. Now see here, x will be written as f of x plus 1. What is my f of x? X square plus 1. Where I have my x there, that has to be replaced with my x square. Now let us take second example. F of x is equal to x square, g of x is equal to x square plus x plus 1. Now see here, g of f, that is equal to g of f of x. This is equal to wherever I am having the x. See, whatever the power it is, a cube, square, whatever it is, so leave it, don't worry about that. See here, x place I have to replace with f of x whole square plus f of x plus 1. Now what is my f of x? X square. So x square the whole square plus x square plus 1. So this is equal to x power 4 plus x square plus 1. This is relating two function. Now relating the same function, let us see. See here, let f of x is equal to x plus 2. Now what is my f of f? Or if g of f is equal to x plus 2, now what is g of g? That also we have to see. F of f. If it is g of f means we will write as g of f of x. This will be writing as f of x. That f of x I will go and substitute in g value. Here f itself I will take. The same f of x I will go and substitute. This I will be writing as f of x. Now see here, this is my f of x. So where I am having x, there I have to write it as f of x plus 2. Now in that place of f of x, what I am having? X plus 2. So x plus 2 plus 2, this is equal to x plus 4. So f of f is equal to x plus 4. Now f of x is equal to x square. F of g of x is equal to x plus 2. Now see here, now let us check whether f of g and g of f both are same or not. Relating both the functions only, f of g and g of f, both the ways we can combine this function. Now let us check whether both are same or not. F of g, g of f. Now till now we have seen about g of f. G of f means g of f of x. Now this is equal to, in the function of g I have to put my x square, f of x there. So here f of x plus 2, so this is equal to, f of x value is x square plus 2. Now go for this one. This I have tried it as f of g of x. This is equal to, f place x is there. This I will be writing as g of x of whole square. See, when I am going to substitute f of x there, I will be writing as f of x. When the function g of x is going to be substituted there, I have tried this as g of x. Now see here, g of x is x plus 2. So this is x plus 2 whole square. Now see here, both the functions I am relating, combining there, but combining f with g and g with f, both are different. So this is not same in this function. These two is not same in this two given function. In some cases, f of x and g of x will be equal also. For the given function f of x and g of x, this is not equal, but this f of g and g of f will be equal for some functions also. Now see the next one, f from 3, 4 tends to 5, 6, 7. Let us take this as example. That is, f is a function from a to b. Now the same g function I have to take. G is a function from b to c. Now see, g from same b I have to take. So 5, 6, 7, that tends to c value 3, 4 and 3. Let us take this one. Now see here, f of 2, it is mapped to 5 here. Next, f of 3 is mapped to 6, 2 is mapped to 5, 3 is mapped to 6, 4 is mapped to 7. So f of 4 is equal to 7. Similarly here, g of 5 is equal to 3. G of 6 is equal to 4. Now g of 7 is equal to 3. Now g of f of x and f of g of x. Both the things we will see. Now see here, g of 5 is equal to 3. G of 5 is equal to 3. Now take alone this 5. Take alone this 5. Go and check here. Whose value is 5? F of 2's value is 5. Now take, instead of 5, take and substitute this place here. So G of, in the place of 5, write F of 2. This is equal to 3. Now next 6. Whose value is 6? F of 3. So G of F of 3, this is equal to 4. See, in the place of 6 I am writing F of 3. Now for 7, G of F of 4 is equal to 7. Now how to write the ordered pair for this? 2 and 3. So 2, 3 will be the ordered pair. That is A and C. Next 3 and 4. Next 4 and F of 4, this is equal to 3. Sorry, this is 3. This is 3. So G of F is equal to, set of all ordered pair is 3, 4 and 4, 3. Now likewise we can write for F of G also. F of G also we can write there. F of, go and substitute that value and we can do that also. In the case, function will be different. F of G, here it is given for G of F, function from A to B, again from B to C is there, therefore this is possible to write. Now ulta this function and we can write for that one also. This is about composition of function.